I'm going right into the semi-final. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. PACMAX versus KAJI. All right, semi-final already. I just checked out Den versus Wing because I was trying to, catch up with the battles. But now I am good with this one in terms of time. They haven't released anything else. I'll try to be early for the other battles so you guys can watch those. But yeah, as I commented, in the other video, this could be the final. I mean, I think these are actually the two strongest beatboxers that made it through. So it's going to be very exciting, very hyped up. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go. Definition here. Okay, I'm recording. Yes.
The winner of this battle will be heading into the finals right here. GBB25 live in Tokyo. We have KAJI versus PACMAX. Left, right, side to side, front to back. Y'all ready? KAJI won the coin toss. Chose PACMAX to go first. I say the twa, you say the door. Now let's get this thing going in. Twa!
Japanese champions battle.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Are you following me? I got a feeling. I got a feeling you're not following me. I got a feeling you're not following me.
That's time.
Oh wow, that round like flew by. Okay, pretty solid for a first round, sure.
Switch!
Fuck fake Japanese. GABBER, the big bass boost and the hit with that kick. Big bass boost, hit with that kick. Big bass, big bass. Cause I'm a guy for gig, I'm gonna make it best. You're the master of load.
That's time.
Okay. KAJI kind of turned it up there at the end. This was pretty close for me at the beginning. Man, my brain is like, I'm still trying to process KAJI's round. I think I'm going to give the first half to KAJI because he brought out sounds that were more compelling, I would say, more stronger, great energy. I think the crowd's reaction was better for KAJI. And I do think PACMAX has had better flow in his round. It was more like organized, I would say, whereas KAJI, it felt a bit spammy or like choppy, but still like effective because of the sounds that he was using. So they each have like a thing in their favor. But I guess in terms of making an impact, KAJI's round for me was a bit more impactful, but it's close. It's close. I think this is one of those that it depends on who the judge is and what their mentality is for the battle. You know, who they would choose, but close so far.
That's time. Switch.
Funny. KAJI, we finally meet. Don't be afraid, take a seat. Ready for the PACMAX treat? This one's not easy to beat. You're so funny. This is the final step of your GBB journey.
I wish there was more time.
Time. Switch.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Tokyo is ADHD. Always so speedy and crazy. Push your hands. ADHD.
What's happening?
Always crazy.
And that's time.
Oof.
Insane battle. But only one can move on to the finals.
Okay, here's what I think. KAJI's rounds were crazier, but PACMAX rounds were more efficient. I think it's very close, and again, it depends on, you know, who you ask. But I feel ah man, it's definitely going to be a split decision. But maybe PACMAX was a little bit better because of the structure, and structure in beatbox rounds, in music, in whatever you do is very important. You cannot underestimate the importance of having a good structure, because that is the basis of what you're doing. And if you don't have a structure, then you're just kind of floating around. And I think that's the case with KAJI, especially with his second round. He even left some time on the clock, but it felt like, I'm just gonna throw out all these, you know, sounds and like it was like heart style, but a bit like he was like he was having a malfunction, and probably the nerves had something to do with it. I could see it a little bit. PACMAX looked more confident on stage, and that is also key to winning battles. Just look the part, look like you are in control on the stage, and that would help you out a ton. Man, KAJI's, it's just like if he had changed his second round a little bit, then I think he would be higher up for me, especially since he had the benefit of going last. But there's just something about that second round where I can't remember it exactly in my head. And I think that's the point I want to make. You try to memorize, or like if now I'm having like a breakdown here. If a track is good, then you remember it. You know, if it's kind of hard to remember, then there's something about it that was a little bit off. And maybe that's the thing I'm feeling with KAJI right now. Even though it was like super, it's what you would want for a crowd as well, like, you know, hyping them up, you know, going crazy, whatever, moving, energy. But there was a lack of structure, I sense. And to me, that was that's the reason why I'm giving the battle to PACMAX. But overall, I think it was very entertaining. The clash of them together. If it's the first time they've battled each other, then that's fantastic. I think, you know, what we saw here was two people that are, you know, in their prime of beatbox, and they just went head to head, gave it their all, I would say. And we got, you know, we are the winners here by you know, getting to watch this battle. But if I had to choose one, even though I think KAJI has a lot more sounds and techniques, way more than PACMAX, the way he organized his tracks made the difference, and that's why I'm giving it to PACMAX. But I have to assume this is a split decision.
Right here. Judges, I'm giving you an extra
Judges,
second
are you
because that's
ready?
so close and you need a second to think I know. Only one moving on to the finals right here live and direct in Tokyo. We go to our esteemed judging panel. It will be red.
Judges
for
are
PACMAX.
shaking.
It'll be blue for KAJI. Going to our judges, I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Help me out now. Judges in 3. Give it up for
Come on, are you
3.
serious, brother? Show me the... Okay, all red. 5-0. Wow.
Give it up for PACMAX.
I thought somebody would vote for KAJI. Yeah, hug it out. Hug it out, guys.
You're so funny.
First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Out of all the battles that I've seen so far from this GBB, I think this one is the closest, at least in my eyes, and I thought for sure that it was going to be 3-2 decision. at the very least 4-1, but I guess the judges were locked in with the PACMAX vote. And I can agree with that. I mean, like I said, structure is very important. And also, I think PACMAX brought more of a battle energy, whereas KAJI was more like, let me show you all the sounds that I can make. And at the end, he maybe was getting ahead of himself, kind of like speed running through it. And that was probably the costly for the battle, especially because he ended early. And the way he ended the second round was not completely satisfying. It was not like boom, like a mic drop, like a bam. It was just like he kind of fizzled out. And that was like, well, we of course know that he could have ended it differently, and I just don't. I think the nerves got to him a little bit, and that's that. But either way, I think it was a glorious battle. I think the best one that we have seen so far, and yeah, I guess PACMAX going all the way to the final. All right, well, looking forward to the next battles and everything else that's gonna come out from GBB. So please stay tuned, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.